Mansa Musa, ruler of the Kingdom of Mali from 1312 to 1337, was one of history's wealthiest individuals. With an estimated net worth of $400 billion, his kingdom spanned West Africa, prospering from trade in salt, ivory, and gold. In 1324, during his pilgrimage to Mecca, he traveled with an entourage of tens of thousands, each camel carrying 136 kilograms of gold. When he went to Cairo, he gave away so much gold to the people that the value of gold in Egypt decreased for the next 12 years. Mansa Musa also invested in education and architecture, bringing architects from the Middle East and Africa to build libraries, universities, and schools in cities like Timbuktu and Gao. His huge wealth even made its way to Europe, where medieval maps depicted him on a throne holding a nugget of gold and golden staff, symbolizing his vast riches.
Yo, this is the King, the K.I.N.G. Part 2. The album, Royalty Forever. So as we start off this album, in a totally different year, here we go. Yo, I'm raw and authentic, author with a message. 40 plus years old, I keep the flow impressive. 30 years of rap, I keep it coming with a lesson. The world is out of order, now I'm coming to connect it. Information master, music forecaster. Never loved the industry, them rapists feel disaster. You signing contracts, they coming for that back, bruh. Giving back rubs in them parties, now you snatched up. 360 deals, now they taking all your cash up. Sign away your life, now you slaving for a price. Whiteboard my music, cause the way I rock the mic, putting everything within this proper way and light. Hip-hop is suffering, so now it's time to fight. Fighting for our culture, but these devils lost their minds. Instigated beef and now they blame it on the hype. Record sales done decline, Afrobeat is on the rise. This is the hip-hop king, the K.I.N.G, Dr. A.M.B. And I ain't done yet, not with this intro, so here we go, listen up. Yo, you wanna party, but I'm too old to deal with raunchy individuals who claim they got the skill to stop me. You wanna vibe when the rhymes access is denied. You ain't prepared to stand in front of me, I keep it live. United States is playing games with the people's lives. Distorted broadcasts, information full of lies. Now these rappers wanna battle with their corny lines. Kenny and Drake, Rick Ross catching the heat from Game. When Cat Williams started airing out these people's names, just taking the toll within the industry, raising the flames. Bonfires, everybody is in the craze. It's all distractions, so my passion doesn't change a thing. I stay the same, getting older, but my path's the same. No matter what, I'm getting older, you can see the grays. This is my lane, hip-hop has never lost its range. I live the culture and I walk it to the heaven's gate. And this is not gonna stop. Dr. A.M.B, African man born, I'm back with the K.I.N.G. Part 2. Royalty Forever.
The ancient Egyptian civilization, indigenously known as Kemet, punctuated by their exquisite artwork and architecture, has captivated the attention and imagination of the world since time began. However, when it comes to their own depictions and timeless artwork, these are often totally ignored in media and educational resources, opting for a more modern, less authentic reproduction, regardless of historical accuracy. In response to this, modern reconstruction artists are challenging the status quo by making reconstructions that honor the skilled portraiture of Kemet and recreating the faces of this great African civilization by giving prominence to the countless statues, papyrus, and reliefs that they use to depict themselves, often in meticulous detail. The results so far have been astonishing.
Yo, A.M.B, the doctor, the K.I.N.G, Part 2. It's the rise of the king. It's the rise of the king. Yo, it's the rise of the king, my royalty. Showing loyalty to black people in front of me. The God MC, ripping microphones that come to me. Lyrically, I'm past all the ghetto shit that haunted me. Black power is black knowledge to raise towers. Living in a lighthouse, even through the rain showers. I'm the overseer, spending many hours watching people kill each other, bursting gunpowder. Hunger Games, people slain over Eddie Bauer and MJ's. Your material has got you crazed over mediocre dress code, silly vultures. Young cats are addicted to these game posts. hoses. Riding too much gonna get you lames, game over. I stay sober, cruise around in a Range Rover, noticing the troubles we face. My people stay closer, battling the truth of the times. We need a makeover. It's the rise of the king, the takeover God of the universe. It's time to make a changeover. It's the rise of the king, the takeover God MC, bringing life to a strange culture. It's the rise of the king, the takeover God is on the mic, never hyped over fake soldiers. It's the rise of the king, the takeover marching over peasants who don't represent. It's game over. Sun cycle, our rivals are angry white folks, slave drivers. Time expired, it's time to smite those propaganda pushers. I be hitting for the nitro, walking the streets and give them a speech to enlighten those lost minded, mentally blinded. I give them sight though. Hip hop is culture, the music is for the vibe, bro. Real rap, real take it back. We on the way fast. People need to learn about truth and bring the change fast. Stay black, never lose sight of why we came back. Real rap, God on the mission to keep the aim at. Cold devils, I'm the real one that you portray as trash. Now you getting jumped by the people, no one can save your ass. Poverty is under us, treachery was never us. Jealousy and hate, disgrace, that shit was never us. We've been brainwashed by dirt, so now we filthy fucks, walking with a purpose to disturb the righteous service. It's the rise of the king, the takeover God of the universe. It's time to make a changeover. It's the rise of the king, the takeover God MC, bringing life to a strange culture. It's the rise of the king, the takeover God is on the mic, never hyped over fake soldiers. It's the rise of the king, the takeover marching over peasants who don't represent. It's game over. Gods must rise, we will always be despised, separated by mental slavery in the mind. I don't care about the ignorance who criticize my rhymes like I'm poor and righteous, like I'm wasting all my time. If I'm gonna rhyme, I'll go speak the truth in every line. So when I stop this or die, you can never say I didn't try to wake the minds. People didn't want to change their lives. This is a new generation in a new time. I've reached 30 years of rapping and I still vibe. I travel all around the planet just to heal mine. Dr. Sebi with the hip hop, let's fix the mind. Body and soul, let's focus on goals and not on these trolls. Stay in control, protect your own. When acknowledging the truth in the music, you must be bold. I don't care if you a Christian or Muslim on the road. You gotta be yourself and be a force of what you know. It's the rise of the king, the takeover God of the universe. It's time to make a changeover. It's the rise of the king, the takeover God MC, bringing life to a strange culture. It's the rise of the king, the takeover God is on the mic, never hyped over fake soldiers. It's the rise of the king, the takeover marching over peasants who don't represent. It's game over.
This is a genius production.
It's an awakening. We in a glorious day and time to be alive, to witness the real shift of consciousness, spirituality. Yo, it's an awakening. Listen up, y'all, I gotta get this quick. Hip-hop is the least of our worries, you need to take a glimpse. White House scams, the plans, and over racist shit. Airplanes drop, the immigration is blocked, and the education system is falling out of the hearts of the politicians' visions. The system is losing stock. Stockholders will be slipping and tripping and falling off while you argue over Drake's dismay with Kendrick Lamar. Y'all done missed the symbolism on television. You're lost, you feeding for entertainment. Mentally, you're a slave with illusions and confusions, internally abusive. You hate to hear the truth because they drug you with the stupid internet oppositions, cryptocurrency prisons. Smartphones control what your brain is gonna contend with, and everybody fighting themselves. It's in their pictures, recording everything that they do. But do you listen? It's an awakening. It's the sign of the times. It's an awakening. It's the sign of the times. It's an awakening. It's the sign of the times. We need to wake up. We need to wake up. It's an awakening. It's the sign of the times. It's an awakening. It's the sign of the times. It's an awakening. It's the sign of the times. It's an awakening. It's an awakening. They stole the term woke, and now it's just a dose of mental drug into the system that will leave us broke. Out of our minds by design, now we think it's slow. You got a job not protected by the laws, and you wonder why they treat you much worse than a dog. They don't like you like their pets, quick to sentence you to death. And they love black singing, but they rather sing the reps. And they pattern what they stole. Are you even triggered yet? Yeah, this should've grown way before my show said. I was dropping rap doctrine in my 20s, but you halted to give a man a chance because you hate to hear the knowledge. And I still keep the fire when the beats get the knocking. The brain of the culture, raise a bunch of soldiers. The battle must be won, I don't care who think they own us. I'd rather be a warrior than fall to these cloners. Smoke devils off like a marijuana stoner. It's an awakening. It's the sign of the times. It's an awakening. It's the sign of the times. It's an awakening. It's the sign of the times. We need to wake up. We need to wake up. It's an awakening. It's the sign of the times. It's an awakening. It's the sign of the times. It's an awakening. It's the sign of the times. It's an awakening. It's an awakening. We can't ignore the visions. The tones Fools are here to listen. The mental freedom for Europeans, so leave the prisons. They wanna keep us in fear, in love with competition. They created race, centered around they hate. They created our trauma, and now we take the blame. Some of us live in shame, we are not the same. I know the history, I suggest that you do the same. Because they lie all the time, they just make up things. They made political power to keep us in them chains. The Civil War was a battle to change the money train. The southern states don't agree, so now the gun and blades. The Union won, now we living in a different cage. The labor force, where they kept us out and never paid. We still survive, and now we in a different game. They wanna lock us and stop our travel to keep us slaves. In a new world order and never own a thing. It's an awakening. It's the sign of the times, it's an awakening. It's the sign of the times, it's an awakening. It's the sign of the times, we need to wake up. We need to wake up. It's an awakening. It's the sign of the times, it's an awakening. It's the sign of the times, it's an awakening. It's the sign of the times, it's an awakening. It's an awakening. It's an awakening. It's the sign of the times, it's an awakening. It's the sign of the times, it's an awakening. It's the sign of the times, we need to wake up. We need to wake up. It's an awakening. It's the sign of the times, it's an awakening. It's the sign of the times, it's an awakening. It's the sign of the times, it's an awakening. It's an awakening.
There was a real fear that if you let blacks get control, everything would change. And there was no, with some people, there was no idea that there would be any fairness or any democracy or anything, that there would be a decent, well-run city government, county government, whatever. It was like, if this happens, we're lost. And it was just a terrible fear.
Yeah, I guess y'all fear us. You fear the black man cause you devil's haunted. You fear the black woman cause you devil's haunted. You fear the black children cause you devil's haunted. You fear the black mind cause you devil's haunted. You fear the black man cause you devil's haunted. You fear the black woman cause you devil's haunted. You fear the black children cause you devil's haunted. You fear the black mind cause you devil's haunted. You fear the black man cause you devil's haunted. You fear the black woman cause you devil's haunted. You fear the black children cause you devil's haunted. You fear the black mind cause you devil's haunted. This ain't a regular flick filled with that scary shit. Like a Freddy Krueger story with that stupidness. This is something scary for the system of the government. White power structures will fall, they cannot run from this. They can't gaslight on our lives or get us cuffed in it. Now they have to watch what they think or get abolished quick. Devils in a humanoid form be starting all the rifts. Focusing on black lives, trying to change the narrative. All black lives don't matter to any one of them. Sitting in their round tables plotting with our lives again. Greedy and they need me like I'm serving them my energy. Cross-contamination, melting pot of a nation. Surviving off of chaos, disparity and races. Ideologies of their past, supreme hatred. Waking up despising us all. Hear what they saying. Focusing on negative spots that they created. Haunted. You fear the black man cause you devil's haunted. You fear the black woman cause you devil's haunted. You fear the black children cause you devil's haunted. You fear the black mind cause you devil's haunted. You fear the black man cause you devil's haunted. You fear the black woman cause you devil's haunted. You fear the black children cause you devil's haunted. You fear the black mind cause you devil's haunted. You ever notice why the media gets focused on us? If we inferior, then why the hell you talking about us? You wanna kill us off instead of sending us abroad. You wanna trap, you wanna bring us down with laws and actions. To hunt the niggas with their hatred and your passions. Change the history books like we don't know your asses. Jim Crow, Willie Lynch, I know your past backwards. Medical negligence and criminals are presidents. America is destined to fall. I feel the presences of ancestors giving me signs to change my residence. The system's gonna sink like Atlantis, I see the evidence. Babylon is falling, my calling is give you messages. Warning everybody who listens to stay connected to the overseer's knowledge that Malachi has presented. Before you had him locked up falsely, y'all pathetic. He came to give culture and truth, so now it's reckoning. Haunted. You fear the black man cause you devil's haunted. You fear the black woman cause you devil's haunted. You fear the black children cause you devil's haunted. You fear the black mind cause you devil's haunted. You fear the black man cause you devil's haunted. You fear the black woman cause you devil's haunted. You fear the black children cause you devil's haunted. You fear the black mind cause you devil's haunted.
This is a genius production.
Yeah, Dr. A and B. no speech. I'm the man even if you don't know me. Underground I unload slowly. Rap dudes be confused, acting goofy with their moves. I abuse any rap tune, make another rapper sick, hit the bathroom. Y'all dudes ain't rich, I don't trap goofs. Goof troop, fuck your money and your rags too. You can get up on my face, you can get up on my way. Gotta fuck with anybody, I'm the illest in the game. And the game changed to the gang, candy cane, rap lames. Flash chains, flash watches, and they flash rings. I used to chill with real goons that would snatch things. Challenge me, then you lose, this is your king. Challenge me on the mic, I'm the new king. I will throw you off the cliff, I'm the rule, man. The new rule is to move on the new stage. Fuck around and I'ma show you what I do hate. Fake cats, fake raps with the fake tracks. Fake revolutionaries when they stray back. To the master of repression, I will blaze back. And hit the devil with the metal, I will grave that. Perfect aim to the brain, I don't play that. You better recognize the real as I stay black. Hip hop, I'm with it. You want that street talk, I'm with that real MC walk, I'm with that God in me rock, I'm with it. You want that hip hop, I'm with it. You want that street talk, I'm with that real MC walk, I'm with that God in me rock, I'm with it. I'm soulful, I'm so cool. I walk like a pimp with a stone boot. I'm quiet in the public, I don't know you. I don't talk to anybody, I don't rock with anybody. Cause the people that you trust will never log into the party. As they sippin' on Bacardi, trippin' on your hotties. Kill you for a bad chick, and that's it. These dudes on the average, talking tough with black people and they clap shit. But when it comes to standing up against a white lynch, they go cringe. When I fight against the devil, yeah, I get it in. You house niggas wanna fight for the white lie, get street kids turn grown men, but not fit nonsense. You ain't got shit. I understand the slave mind in the process, but not tolerant to slaves when they pop shit. Like I'm a bitch, you the bitch, better watch your lips. Cause I'm a thicker, I don't holler shit like a chick. You better quit like a band purse holding you yelling that soft shit. I can focus on my life and my family, get a grip. This is therapy, I'm not for the games and stupid parodies. Rap beef ain't me, I'm an OG. I'd rather teach, I'd rather help a person read, so they can see the cowards are enemies. You want that hip hop, I'm with it. You want that street talk, I'm with that real MC walk, I'm with that God in me rock, I'm with it. You want that hip hop, I'm with it. You want that street talk, I'm with that real MC walk, I'm with that God in me rock, I'm with it. Yo, this is my spirit line. Lyrics, I give it my culture in the rhythm, I appreciate the time. Opposition's coming and I'm ready for the fight. Meditating darkness, I'm the center of the light. Light is the knowledge, acknowledging the life of Nubian people I bring together with the mic. Hip hop doesn't stop. Many people broken, I will fix them with the thought. Let the rhythm hit them. Afrofuturism, African American or Nubian American. The culture is American because of what our essence is. My sentences will correlate the truth within my messages. Power to the people of the Nubian genetics, descendants of the overseers, melanated blessings. Stand up, right hand up, never cram up. Fight for each other cause nobody gonna stand for us. We all we got, we the alpha and omega. What? Beginning and the end, we can never just pretend. We gotta deal with every devil and his little killer friends. I'm the warrior of spirit and I set the realest trends. Not afraid of opposition that be coming for defense. I don't rest, I don't show fret. I never worry about these devils, I just say less and be the best. You want that hip hop, I'm with it. You want that street talk, I'm with it. That real MC walk, I'm with it. That God in me rock, I'm with it. You want that hip hop, I'm with it. You want that street talk, I'm with it. That real MC walk, I'm with it. That God in me rock, I'm with it. This is dedicated to all of those who threw dirt on my name over the years. Those who lie on others just to have a story to tell. Just fibbing, man. Bugging out, man. Just get out my Yo, you wanna lie in vain, you won't despise my name, you wanna try my range, just get about my face. You think I'm not gonna change, you think I'm lost for fame, you think I'm playing games, just get about my face, get about my face, get about my face. You throwing dirt on my name, just get about my face, get about my face, get about my face. You wanna lie on my name, just get about my face. You wanna lie, you wanna cry, you wanna slice my name, you wanna desecrate my life for phony made up claims that I be sneaking you for money. That's a crying shame. I don't ask for nothing, you just do it just to make them chains. I break them chains and now you mad because I'm not afraid. Never been afraid, never fell for stupid games. I'm speaking truth about a person and it's strange. Not gonna gon' say they name, cause it doesn't matter in these days. I ain't super petty, always moving ready to exchange. My brother and my mother passed and now I'm bringing flames. I got a new job, but truthfully I'm not gonna stay. I am my own boss, hustle is my lifelong trade. I wanna open up a school to teach the young God brains, to get these hands-on skills and build, get it your way. I encourage all the entrepreneurs to move in waves. These jobs are done like a big turkey in open flames. Yo, you wanna lie in vain, you all despise my name, you wanna try my range, just get about my face. You think I'm not gonna change, you think I'm lost for fame, you think I'm playing games, just get about my face. Get about my face, get about my face. You throwing dirt on my name, just get about my face. Get about my face, get about my face. You wanna lie on my name, just get about my face. Yo, fake friends, they pretend like I have no lens. I see the fakeness in your motions and it never ends. You worry about people that talk about you in offense, but when I talk about your actions, I don't run or bend. I say it to your face, no matter what is taking place. You wanna fight, then put your hands up, I ain't scared to face these consequences. My consciousness is supreme, embedded within my genetics, kinetic as I raise pathetic people to God. We moving like calisthenics, get them in shape, lifting them weights, it's photogenic. I ain't got time for your grown man cries. If you approach me with appropriate tones and use our minds, I can let it slide. Don't be on that feminist tip with Facebook and trips, posting all emotional shit, subliminal with riffs. Call me on the phone with the issue, I got no issues, kid. I'm over 40, brother, my tolerance isn't quite as big. You wanna lie in vain, you all despise my name, you wanna try my range, just get about my face. You think I'm not gonna change, you think I'm lost for fame, you think I'm playing games, just get about my face. Get about my face, get about my face. You throwing dirt on my name, just get about my face. Get about my face, get about my face. You wanna lie on my name, just get about my face. Y'all lie about everything, tell us the truth. You're too afraid of how you look when exposed to the youth. Fake leaders wanna sit in the seats to lead the truth, but he living off the real teachers, living off the bottom feeders. You can smile right in my face, I don't feel you neither. Your love is like COVID, exposed to it and you'll catch a fever. This pandemic of hate has been a grim reaper. Some black people are devils, I call them Jeepers Creepers. They wanna steal your money, steal your car and house is funny. They think I don't see it, you wrapped up like a sleeping mummy. Talking about unity, unified with stupidity. You cycle this like 3 months, talking about love and unity. The fight for a family price, I fight it musically. Don't ask me who I'm talking about, bro. Look at your own peeps. Those silly fakes you call family, look at their own deeds. They don't even know what they do, I do, it's just a feed. You wanna lie in vain, you all despise my name, you wanna try my range, just get about my face. You think I'm not gonna change, you think I'm lost for fame, you think I'm playing games, just get about my face. Get about my face, get about my face. Throwing dirt on my name, just get about my face. Get about my face, get about my face. You wanna lie to my name, just get about my face. Wanna keep control, plotting on my mama's soul. Divide and conquer with my shady cousin, you are bold. My mama transitioned, now I'm on a warring mission. You can't come between the bond with my older sister. You can't guilt me into doing shit for you, so miss us. You are a devil, you're a snake, now feel the fate. If it is to be the target of my skill and grace, my older sister let me loose and now I'm bringing rage. I'm still mourning my mama, but you be talking cray. I'm Generation X and Gemini, get out my face. This ain't an industry move to get some money gain. This is expression by profession, I am not your slave. My mom protected you and now that time has gone away. My mom's an ancestor, now I'm here to set this straight. So if you mad, that's your problem, go and do your thing. She ain't been gone a whole week and y'all be acting brave. Going online talking stupid, say it to my face. Y'all acting selfish like my mother was your willing slave. You must have drained her to the point where she just couldn't stay. And now she gone, so my sister is the one to blame. I know you know who you are, you ain't my fan. I know you know that you're wrong, you ain't my fan. I will expose all you frauds, you ain't my fan. Your time is up on the game, you ain't my fan. I know you know who you are, you ain't my fan. I know you know that you're wrong, you ain't my fan. expose all you frauds. You ain't my fam. Your time is up on the game. You ain't my fam. Yo, fuck around and find out. I'm not here for the play. Y'all think y'all cray. When I'm coming out, it's Mayday. You think that you entitled, you ain't got nothing to say. But what you want, you better just stop. This is my mother's spot. You are not the moral giant, you are just a cancer spot. And I will be the chemotherapy that kills the cancer off. I will be the scapegoat that haters wanna say is wrong. I'm going off the hinge. Fuck you silly pawns. Anonymous machete blades back, slicing chops again. Y'all just think you smart because I don't talk out of pocket when y'all be crying wolf over the drama that you start with friends. Gossiping, I don't do the gossip, I will call the sin. It don't matter who was there, you just better watch your trends. Calling on my family to cry cause the time will end. You took advantage and my mama couldn't manage. She lost my older brother and I guess she couldn't handle it. I know you know who you are, you ain't my fam. I know you know that you're wrong, you ain't my fam. I will expose all you frauds, you ain't my fam. Your time is up on the game, you ain't my fam. I know you know who you are, you ain't my fam. I know you know that you're wrong, you ain't my fam. I will expose all you frauds, you ain't my fam. Your time is up on the game, you ain't my fam. I don't care if you don't like me, I'm aware you wanna fight me. I'm the guard within position, competition isn't likely to get the win and spite me. I'm in the pole position, you ain't strong enough to try me. I will not take this lightly, this soldier's packing confidence. It's greatness over dominance, I'm raw with it. Back to you snakes, I see you fakes. You get exposed like talk shows working for Ricky Lake. You use my mama, but for me it's not gonna be the same. Y'all acting petty with my mama's kids, it's such a shame. I tried to be nice, I tried to keep the peace, aight? But y'all are phony, trying to get me on your phony side. Your game is over, I don't care about your devil's pride. You told my cousin that I'm sitting on some other side. What side is that? Your brain is tapped, you sounded stupid, bye. Better get up my face and stay on my fucking life. And I ain't playing, right? I know you know who you are, you ain't my fam. I know you know that you're wrong, you ain't my fam. I will expose all you frauds, you ain't my fam. Your time is up on the game, you ain't my fam. I know you know who you are, you ain't my fam. I know you know that you're wrong, you ain't my fam. I will expose all you frauds, you ain't my fam. Your time is up on the game, you ain't my fam. My family.
The origin of hip hop comes from black people, black music, black American youth, period. Break dancing, everything.
I didn't say that Puerto Rican people weren't on the scene while this was going on. I didn't say that people of Caribbean lineage weren't some of the first to DJ and all of that. Kool Herc was of Jamaican lineage.
Yeah.
What we're saying is that everything that they were doing was a black American thing. They had to play black American music. They had to dress like black Americans.
Ooh, okay,
they had to talk like black Americans.
Okay.
Yeah. Dr. A.M.B. This is the culture of hip hop. Yo, we want that hip hop. We want that hip hop. Peace, love, unity, and having fun. And yo, we want that hip hop. We want that hip hop. Peace, love, unity, and having fun. And yo, we want that hip hop. We want that hip hop. Peace, love, unity, and having fun. And yo, we want that hip hop. We want that hip hop. Peace, love, unity, and having fun. And yo, we want that hip hop. We want that hip hop. Peace, love, unity, and having fun. And yo, we want that hip hop. We want that hip hop. Peace, love, unity, and having fun. Let's get this culture in connection. This be the resurrection. 51 years of rocking out and still we stressing. Puerto Ricans and blacks attacking all the facts. But the fact is, this whole damn argument is whack. We all have the same enemy. And now we on this crap talking stupid. We came together playing good music. The burnings of the Bronx, everybody's at a loss. Black Americans was out here on the corners getting off. From the DJs and B-boys, we move into the box. We've been pop locking, cardboard boxing, and spinning hard. June 7th, back in 71. The first part, DJ Mario that gave us the real spark from the start. Yo, we want that hip hop. We want that hip hop. Peace, love, unity, and having fun. And yo, we want that hip hop. We want that hip hop. Peace, love, unity, and having fun. And yo, we want that hip hop. We want that hip hip hop. Peace, love, unity, and having fun. And yo, we want that hip hop. We want that hip hop. Peace, love, unity, and having fun. And yo, we want that hip hop. We want that hip hop. Peace, love, unity, and having fun. And yo, we want that hip hop. We want that hip hop. Peace, love, unity, and having fun. Fast forward into 73, the second part. Now it's Kool Herc, the Godfather. Everyone thought was the very first to give us what we call hip hop. August 11th in 73, he kicked it off. The third stage was Africa Band. He put it all together in the gathering at Bronx River Park in 74. November 12th, when it was called the name hip hop, chanted like a military call. Inspired by the Ghetto Brothers, stopping gang wars from the black spades back in the day. So many scars from the black experience that you hear and done said it all. Never separating races, that's the key to our fall. Yo, we want that hip hop. We want that hip hop. Peace, love, unity, and having fun. And yo, we want that hip hop. We want that hip hop. Peace, love, unity, and having fun. And yo, we want that hip hop. We want that hip hop. Peace, love, unity, and having fun. And yo, we want that hip hop. We want that hip hop. Peace, love, unity, and having fun. And yo, we want that hip hop. We want that hip hop. Peace, love, unity, and having fun. And yo, we want that hip hop. We want that hip hop. Peace, love, unity, and having fun.
Money Long recently posted about labels wanting that black sound, but not from black artists. I was literally just talking about this last month. And then I scroll down my timeline and I'm seeing what everybody is calling the Asian SZA. The irony is being laid on so thick at this point that it don't even seem real. I just wonder if we're gonna let the Elvisification happen to music, our music, again. I don't know why we go so crazy over mediocre non-black artists being able to do the same thing that most black artists can already do. We're being gatekept from genres that we created with our own blood, sweat, and tears. They win Grammys with our sound and our style, and we still stuck in the chitlin circuit. This is why I was so mad when y'all was calling Doechii and Kendrick music slave and protest music. Because you like it, but you don't want to see it coming from dark-skinned or brown-skinned black people. They gotta be racially ambiguous or non-black for y'all to rock with it. We as listeners gotta do better to not co-sign this.
This is real music right here. Uncensored, untampered with, but the truth. Yo, this is real music from a life student, the God MC, K.I.N.G. We do this. Never hesitate on the mic to teach my students. The music industry is full of racist and abusive record execs who push neglect to the youth and package it up and send it right out to the foolish. Fan bases paying off stations, nobody moves it. This is called payola, illegal as they told us. They dominate the businesses, dismantling our culture. Vultures, Elvis the game, they took it over. Hip hop is the last on the list, so they oppose us. I'm here to give you knowledge to fight and be a soldier. We dominated and populated the world who knows us. From Kool Herc to Africa Band and other holders of the pioneer title of what we do for the culture. Master of the art form, this is why I was chosen.
I feel to be somebody who's doing hip hop for so long, and now it's the dominant musical form in the United States. It's probably the most current, most socially relevant, certainly, musical form in the United States.
That's crazy because I remember when it was like not considered even music. You know, the early 80s, so to see it be what it is today, I knew it would be that, I know.
This is real music, this ain't no industry foolishness. No casting spells trying to keep us from L. No paying man with his flute to take our children through hell under the guise of having fun when he's hurting everyone. This that Ether 9, challenging you to use your God mind. The philosopher's stone and chess pieces of the divine. How many times they have to show us they hate us before we pack our bags and go? Sick and tired of being degraded just for some paper and gold. It's not worth it, you are what the earth provided for. She didn't make you a home just for you to be a hoe. And I'm not talking about selling sex, it's much bigger than that. Think about your higher chakras, everything around you is a trap. 432 hertz in the key of A is the natural tone. They switched it to 440, now you can't find home. Repetition is debauchery hitting you up against the dome. Look at how easy it is for them to hit us with the tones.
Look at this. Whatever the mind perceives, it makes real. So if you're gonna call yourself, you know, if you're gonna name your album Criminal Minded, don't be shocked if your DJ gets killed.
We crush grooves, hit him with wild styles. When Went from Public Enemy now to a lifestyle. Hip-hop brought peace when the streets got hostile. Got fire, spitting that fire like hot fries. Can't keep running away like Farside. Let them run the NC like hard drives. It's like that, they bank big, dribble the yard to lost files. Our pen bleed with the intent, be top 5. No stop signs, raw like K.I.N.G, no half stepping. The game ain't the same, it changed, ain't authentic. These lames artificially made like prosthetics. For us, it was life, a form of expression. Black Dog got mass appeal like Gangstar, but cash crops, labels got paid to cash out. And their way, now let's break the chains, they back ours. This art become one for love like Black Star.
No one can escape what is getting ready to come upon us. Change is a warning of what's coming. What's coming there? Technology. Technology is going to replace human beings. See, what we see today is just the taking off of it. It's still coming. Unless you know how to program a computer or how to fix one, you're going to be in trouble in that area. In our industry, the industry has changed. Studios going out of business every day in Hollywood.
This is a genius production.
Known intellectual, Nubian God. Known intellectual, Nubian God. The K.I.N.G, God MC. Known intellectual, Nubian God. The K.I.N.G, God MC. The known intellectual, Nubian God. The K.I.N.G, God MC. The known intellectual, Nubian God. The K.I.N.G, God MC. The known intellectual, Nubian God. Yo, I walk that walk and talk that talk. No matter the place of my residence, I carry that sword. I'm the ruler of the area, the hip-hop god. The student of the master teacher, Malachi York. He's an innocent man, dealt the wrongest of hands by the system and the cowards who ran, and the agents of the nation that be running their scams, draining people for their dollars for whatever they plan. Then they point their dirty fingers at the people who stand with the master teacher's freedom, but you stumble to prance. I've been watching, I stick to myself, holding my doctrine, watching people lose their mind and they begging for profits, paying lawyers off that never supported our doc. Get out of my face. Some of those gatherings that you make are full of slave driving black people playing the game. Y'all are disrespectful to the people coming for the change. It's the K.I.N.G, God MC, the known intellectual, Nubian God. Yo, it's the K.I.N.G, God MC, the known intellectual, Nubian God. Yo, it's the K.I.N.G, God MC, the known intellectual, Nubian God. Yo, it's the K.I.N.G, God MC, the known intellectual, Nubian God. All these rappers, music actors, work for your master. Slave driving music, confusing the people faster. These coke boys pushing that vision to gain your dough, boy. Melt down like Ice Cube, lying to the youth. Y'all are quick to kill each other, but you love the boys in blue. So cooperative, hit you with charges and now you soft again, begging for a lighter sentence. Judge says forget it. You walking with that jumpsuit on, looking pathetic. You marveling on corners and blocks like you the president, basking in your ignorance, misguided like it's excellent. Snitches get stitches, but they get you all the sentences. Murder 1, murder 2, until somebody murders you. That's the street rule. Keep doing what you do, thinking life is all a game. No one's playing here but you. Should be listening to me and change how you move. This is lessons that I'm stressing as the king to help us rule. It's the K.I.N.G, God MC, the known intellectual, Nubian God. Yo, it's the K.I.N.G, God MC, the known intellectual, Nubian God. Yo, it's the K.I.N.G, God MC, the known intellectual, Nubian God. Yo, it's the K.I.N.G, God MC, the known intellectual, Nubian God.
I really want you guys to understand that time is running out. And a lot of black people say that, but for real. Part of why the civil rights movement has been so successful, and part of why those who have come after in terms of our leadership have been able to maintain a presence, is that black people have always had a certain amount of moral currency that we have been using. And let me be the first to tell you, that's used up. White America has been watching us act like fools for a long enough time where any sympathy they may have had to our plight is completely gone. You're approaching a country that, forget hating black people or not hating black people, they just don't care. You can be talking about affirmative action, I don't care. It literally is of no importance to me. I don't care about slavery. I don't care about segregation. I don't care about you. I don't care how many of you all go to jail. I don't care at all, because I'm broke. You can't be the proud, noble fighter when every single time someone sees a person that looks like you on television, they're acting like a damn fool. How would they know? How would they know you're not a damn fool?
Yeah, the biggest difference is all we gotta do is tap into our royalty. And that's how you wake your mind up, your community up, and you become kings and queens again. This is the king of a nation, royalty of greatness, generation next to best. Knowledge is in my head, save it to the culture, raising people from the dead. The popularity effect got us living in a wreck. Recreation, disabled our minds, our bodies aching. We turned away from plant-based eating and meditation to blood sacrifices and sugar products that's tainted, breaking down the system that kills us off and replaced with white criminals, overcharging for minerals. The earth is made abundance and struggling is your ritual. Use the real talent with balance. I move in silence. People think that I'm plotting on them, but I am astounded, grounded on right knowledge. My royalty is profound, kid. I walk like I talk. I don't fake it on the block. I just propagate the truth from within and let it off. I am the overseer in the physical form. My path is for the people that listen and have a bond with people of the universe, respecting the laws. Planetary shifts happening, it's making it form. We are living in the matrix, navigating through hatred, savagery of these races, telling people to grave us. We do that shit ourselves and wonder why we don't make it. We look upon ourselves through the lens of the Caucasian. I'm cocking the gun at bigoted enemies of my nation. Black people, melanin nights, the sun's blazing and the earth is rotating. I feel it as I'm awakened by the ancestors, guiding my spirit to foreign nations. Africa's my home, but America's where I'm stationed. I'm fighting for my people, but people hate what I'm saying. They'd rather live in ignorance, pretending to be militants. Gang, bang, bang until the cops deliver them to the court system. The judges are getting rid of them. The ghetto is a situation, situation's critical. Victims of the race baits and punished by the criminals. I don't do political, my energy is spiritual. I'd rather teach the children how to fight these individuals. I walk like a king cause my royalty is pinnacle, apex, top of the line. I be the main rep, rapping for the freedom of Christ, but not the same flesh. Interpreted in verses and Bibles, that isn't working. I'm African by blood, my royalty is your service. I lead by example, my powers are overworking. Grind like a slave to be heard, to top the surface. With lectures in my scepter and walking the hill is better under pressure. Crossing my arms, royal forever. Yeah, this is royalty forever, yeah. And we out. The K.I.N.G.
Did you know that connecting with your ancestors in the African tradition is much easier than you think? It starts with acknowledging their presence and building a relationship with them. To invite their energy, call them by name if you know it, or refer to them by their role in your life, like grandmother or elder. This simple act of recognition shows respect and opens the door to communication.
Yes, A and B. African man born, when they call, it be your ancestors. Be the first to get it, man. Yo, cause when they call, they be coming with that message. Go to that, they got the keys to the blessings. Stay connected, I'ma stay collected. I'ma stay addressing all the pain affected. K.I.N.G, royal presence. Gone to the mic, I don't hold my breath in. Hip-hop's back and I see the restless. Rejected, industry is keeping it messy. I will check these two-time rappers next to me. Hip-hop sight on a high trajectory. Vision of the analytics, everybody's winning. Everybody need to get themselves out of prison. Mentally, I'm showing you a different type of vision. Learn what I'm giving you and give it to the children. When they make the call, better open up and listen. They be coming here to help you, don't neglect them when you get it. Better take heed, be the God seed. They don't haunt dreams, I just want us all to see the vision of the truth in your conscious seed. Ain't no devil gonna stop my reach. Ain't no government gonna come to be between races. Everybody talking basic, follow racists. Living in the darkest places, they afraid of black people leading the nation. For the changes, anxious, living by the hatred. Killing off people like they hunting for their neighbors. Making these laws against the blacks so we face it. Idiotic people that will justify the statements. My mind is racing, I'ma start my meditation.
They can't shade them lips. They can't alter their nose. Into family is jet black. Hotep family jet black. Half or top natural. All the way down to King Tut's family. Women with afros and braids. That's Mesopotamians, the original Babylonians, Nebuchadnezzar and all that were black men. Thick lips, thick nose, and woolly hair. And didn't have no problem. There's no history of any Africans going that way. You see? But there's an abundance of history of Vikings coming out of the mountains down where we were at. Now we in our land chilling. You the pharaoh? Cool. You taking care of business? Cool. I got some food, my family straight, we got a working system? Cool. We don't need you. We wear gold, we got diamonds. God Almighty, as y'all would like to call him, put us on the best part of the planet Earth. Put us in Africa where all the natural resources are. All the natural minerals are. Oil, gold, platinum, diamond, uranium. We have it all. We were doing good.
Yes. This is the end of the album. The K.I.N.G, the known intellectual Nubian God, Part 2. Royalty forever. If you don't recognize the God within yourself, then I don't know what you're doing, man. If you don't recognize the God within you, the supreme being in you, then you need to tap back into your culture. What is your culture? Well, we have great teachers that taught us, from Malachi Z. York to Dr. K.I.N.G, to Dr. Umar Johnson, Marcus Garvey, Noble True Ali, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Noble True Ali, I said that already, Elijah Muhammad. Pick one. Peace.